Have you ever wondered why, in the midst of a crisis, surrounded by onlookers, no one steps up to help? Welcome to a deep dive into the perplexing world of bystander apathy, a psychological phenomenon where people are less likely to help someone in need when others are present. Consider the infamous case of Kitty Genovese, a young woman who was brutally attacked on a street in New York in the mid-60s. Reports of the time stated that over 30 people had witnessed the attack, yet none came to her aid. This case sparked widespread outrage and marked the beginning of extensive research into bystander apathy. Or take the more recent case of Hugo Alfredo Talayax, a homeless Guatemalan immigrant who was stabbed after intervening to help a woman being attacked. He lay dying in a pool of his own blood on a sidewalk in New York, while over 25 people passed by, some pausing to look but none offering help. What causes this bystander apathy? One key factor is the diffusion of responsibility, a psychological phenomenon where the more people present, the less each individual feels personally responsible. In a crowd, the responsibility to act becomes diluted, leading to inaction. Another factor is the fear of embarrassment or doing something wrong. People often hesitate to intervene in a situation when they are unsure of the appropriate response. They fear making a mistake or being judged by others. Conformity plays a role too. People tend to follow the actions or inactions of those around them. If no one else is reacting to a situation, it sends a message that perhaps no action is necessary. The concept of pluralistic ignorance also contributes to bystander apathy. This is when individuals assume that everyone else has a better understanding of the situation. They conclude that if others are not reacting, then perhaps there's no real danger or need to intervene. So, how can this cycle of inaction be broken? Research suggests that acknowledging and understanding these psychological barriers can be a good start. It also helps to be aware of the potential consequences of inaction, and to remember that every individual can make a difference. In summary, bystander apathy can occur due to a number of factors including diffusion of responsibility, fear of embarrassment, conformity, and pluralistic ignorance. The solution lies in acknowledging these barriers and empowering ourselves to act, despite the presence of others. Remember, in a critical situation, your actions or lack thereof could be the difference between life and death. In the words of Martin Luther King Jr., "In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends." So, the next time you find yourself a bystander in an emergency situation, break the silence. Step up. Be the change.